The following program is rated TV MAV. It contains violence and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
You know, I'm really going to enjoy it tonight.
You plan to like this show?
No, I plan to watch television.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. Marty and
welcome.
Vern's Rant Room. How are you, Marty?
Oh, trying to stay a little warm.
Oh, yeah. Boo-hoo. It's,
Yeah, 30-some degrees down here. Man, that's cold.
well, yeah, for your area it is. It's
Maybe we
like
should have.
16 here. So, and man,
Man,
it's
I
been
don't.
below zero. Arctic. Ugh. Jeez.
Oh, I don't miss that shit 1 minute.
I know. It's gonna take us a while. We got about, I don't know, 5 to 7 inches of snow on the ground yet. It's gonna take a
Oh,
little while, but it's supposed to get, I don't know, mid 40s, mid 50s this weekend. So hopefully
oh,
it
yeah,
will.
that we had snow a couple days ago. I don't know how much we got. The ground was all white.
Yeah,
Shit, next day it was gone.
didn't last long. That's what
No, it
happened
never.
when I lived in Memphis. Anytime we got snow, it was gone the next day or the day after.
Yeah, it don't last very long here.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So,
that's
what's on the agenda for us to rant about today?
well, I don't know if it's far as ranting. I mean, Trump's doing a hell of a job so
Oh,
far.
man, and he just passed a month in, and more people, or he did more in that month than most presidents do in the first 100 days. So he
Yep.
just rapid fire stuff, and I hope he keeps that up because that's just overwhelming the Democrats. And you hear the Democrats start bitching about Doge cuts and all this stuff, and all President Trump and Elon Musk are trying to do is cut down on waste, fraud, and abuse,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
or eliminate it totally. And the Democrats, if they're bitching about that, they're a party that is not going to be in power for decades to come. If they're
No.
bitching about that, because everybody else is going, yeah, no kidding, stop that crap.
Yeah. Yeah. The Democrats are bitching because Trump is exposing all the wasteful corruption and
Yeah.
spending that they've done for years.
Yeah, USA
And that's
being the
like,
first one, the
yeah,
first
yeah,
place that, you can't do USA, that United States won't be revered around the world if you quit that. Oh, that's crap, because
yeah.
it's just a bastion of fraud and abuse.
Yeah. And all the other countries with Trump being in there, man, they're bending over backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they know there's no bullshit with him.
Yeah.
And they'll just they'll play.
Well,
They'll play.
and you saw that even before President Trump took office, because
Yeah.
they met him down at Mar-a-Lago, to
Yep.
say, okay, what can we do?
Right.
Yeah. And it cracks me up that President Trump kept saying, oh, yeah, let's make Canada the 51st state. And he calls Trudeau governor.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny when you had that, what do you call that House Speaker? What do you call her?
Pelosi.
No,
No.
or not House Speaker. Um, that little orphan Annie.
Oh, yeah. The press secretary. The black little orphan Annie.
And if you'd watch when she was in there, they would only take certain questions.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then she would read the answers. She'd be flipping through the damn book trying to find the answers. The girl that they got in there now,
Caroline Levitt.
she has no book. All she has is the receipts of what they've been cutting. And she is so good at it
She just
that,
rattles it off.
just she expects the truth
Yeah.
the way it should be. And she puts everybody in their place.
Yeah. She doesn't put up with anything from the
No,
journalists,
it's just,
which is
it's,
awesome.
yeah. And it is so fun watching her
Yeah.
on a press conference. Just, nope, this is it. Here's the receipts. This is what I told you. This is how it's going to be.
Yeah. Caroline
And
Levitt will show the little black orphan Annie how to do a press conference.
oh my God, I tell you, she's something else. It's just, it is amazing. And then the thing you don't see,
Yeah.
most of the time when one president goes out of office and the new president administration comes in, they will ask the old administration, well, what do you think about this? What do you think he's doing with that? You any comments on that? You don't see shit on Biden.
No, you haven't seen
Absolutely
Biden
nothing.
since. No.
No, no. And they know that Biden and that fucking stupid ass bitch that was with him, they know they fucked up and screwed the American people.
Oh, yeah.
There
Because
is nothing to say about it.
no, no. And
And,
they call
and
out
what,
Biden at every corner. Said, okay,
yeah,
here's what
yep,
Biden did, you know.
yeah. And what I think, in my opinion, of what's going to happen is when he gets the country all straightened out and everything's going like clockwork the way it should be,
Yeah.
then I think Trump's going to go after Biden.
Yeah, because he's got
Either,
work to do until then, you know.
yes,
And he'll
either
do it. And he
start,
said, okay, we're not going to worry about it. But you know, another thing that doesn't usually happen in the new administrations and stuff, Trump and all the blather that the Democrats and the press does, Trump got 100% of his cabinet approved
yes,
by Congress.
yep.
And
And I
that
think
usually doesn't happen.
yeah, and I think the last one to get approved was that wasn't that Indian guy?
Yeah, Kash Patel,
Yeah,
the
yeah, and
FBI.
I don't think he's going to put up with shit either.
Oh, no, he's not going to.
I mean,
And
I listened to him, and it's like, oh hell yeah,
yeah,
fucking kick ass and take names.
that's right. I
Oh,
agree with that. And Kristi Noem, Homeland Security Chief, she isn't putting up with anything. She was
no,
the
nope,
South Dakota governor, and she's good. She's down at the border, and yeah, she is not putting up with anything. Neither is Pete Hegseth at Defense Department, because he's saying, okay, here are the generals that need to get gone.
right,
And
right,
so,
yep,
yeah.
yep,
Um,
and they'll expose all the corruption on the military budget.
yep.
And I'm hoping and I haven't heard lately, I haven't kept up on it much. Department of Education, did they eliminate that
Not
yet?
yet, but you know, I
Okay.
think that's coming. I,
Yeah, I do too. I
I
do
think
too.
that's coming.
They
Uh,
need to put
yeah.
everything back to a state level
Yep.
and county level or however they do it. Get the government out of it.
Yeah, yeah, at
Yeah,
least the federal government out of it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's what they did with Roe v. Wade. They sent it back to states,
Yep,
basically, is what they
yep,
did. So,
yeah,
and states can either restrict or not restrict abortion depending on what people vote for,
Yeah.
and that's the way it should be. So,
Hmm. Yep.
yeah, the Democrats are having fewer and fewer things to complain about because
Oh
who
yeah.
could
Oh, just
complain about eliminating uh, waste, fraud, and abuse?
exactly. Exactly. And and with that Roe v. Wade, for the women say, what is it? My body, my choice.
Yep, yep,
What happened to it takes two to make a baby?
yeah,
So what if the man wants to keep the baby, and the woman doesn't?
yeah. But
But no, it's just all the woman just sits there and screams, "My body, my choice."
yeah, but you'd notice too when they screamed "My body, my choice" with Roe v. Wade, they didn't scream "My body, my choice" when it came to the COVID vaccine.
Oh no, oh
No,
no.
they said everybody's got to get the COVID vaccine and
Yep,
everybody plays a part in it. It takes all of us. What happened to "My body, my choice"?
exactly. Yep.
It didn't work that way, huh?
No,
So
no,
shut
hell
up,
no.
you know?
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
exposed him in a hurry.
oh, I tell you, it's the biggest farce in that I can remember in my lifetime was the COVID, the lockdown.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't remember any other time that the government told everybody because of the flu, basically, you got to get this shot. Then you got to get the damn booster.
yeah.
Well, if the shit was so good to begin with,
You
you
just
wouldn't need a
needed one
booster.
shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it screws it screws with your head and your heart. The shit that they put in there, it's like there ain't no fucking way.
yeah. So
Nope.
so
Mm-mm.
I remember during the height of that, I wasn't gonna get it, but I had to because my wife worked at a nursing home, and, they forced her to do it because of the residents, and I understood it then, but, uh, I wasn't gonna get anything beyond the first shot. The booster stuff, no. You know, my thought was, if it's as good as you think it is, I don't need a booster.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
and
Yep.
and then when people it got to be, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done that. What happened to "My body, my choice," you know?
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah. And
screaming
then
that way now.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. And then the worst thing about not the worst, uh, the funny thing about it, why would Biden pardon Fauci? A
yeah,
preemptive pardon because he knows he fucked up.
yeah,
So he's trying to keep him out of trouble.
yep, yep,
And he made millions and millions off that
yep,
shit.
yep,
And even the doctors, they the government pushed doctors and nurses, they would give them bonuses if they would push the COVID
yeah.
shot.
So,
They would make millions off that.
yeah. So, I'm not,
It,
you know, not interested. Won't get one,
no,
won't get a flu
nope.
shot, you know. I used to get flu shots after this COVID thing. I don't anymore, but I was thinking the only reason I got a flu shot is because local grocery store had a gas thing, high V, you get 25 cents off a gallon of gas if you get your flu shot. That's the only reason I got the flu shot.
Yeah. And well, with us, I've gotten a flu shot, oh, probably 30 years ago. And well, maybe not quite 30 years, but close. And I had one last year. And the only reason I did that is when we headed up north to see my grandkids.
Uh-huh.
I needed one we needed one so we can see our granddaughter.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
She has cystic fibrosis, so we got a flu shot for that.
Uh-huh. Sure.
But other than that, no,
That's the
no,
only yeah, I
nope.
remember getting the flu shot in 12, 2012. And that year I got the swine flu, so see
Yeah,
how that
yeah,
went.
yeah, yeah. I got the flu once in my life, and it kicked the living shit out of me.
Oh yeah,
My God.
I got the pig flu back in 12 and that put me into the hospital for 3 days.
No,
So,
it didn't put me in the hospital, but I was sicker than a dog for a week.
yeah,
I mean,
I
I was
was
hoping,
I was
hope,
sick. I mean, I
yeah,
thought well, I've got if people don't know, I've got MS. I thought I had a relapse when I got the swine flu. It was so bad. I thought, yeah, this is MS related and it's a relapse, but it was the
yeah,
flu. And I had just gotten the flu shot. So
yep,
um I
yep.
don't get
No,
flu shots anymore, even though I get money off my gas, but I
yeah,
still won't do
yeah,
it.
exactly, exactly. Now, you've heard Trump and people talking about, well, I don't know so much of Trump. Maybe he's mentioned it, uh, giving the American people back some money.
Yep, Trump has
Yeah,
from the
okay,
Doge, uh,
yeah, yeah.
reimbursement, yeah.
Now, would the Democrats say, "No, I don't want it. I'm sending it back"?
No, they won't. They
Oh,
won't
hell
do that.
no.
Yeah,
Hell no.
yeah,
They're gonna take it just like everybody else
yeah.
does.
Everybody, I'll take it, but here's my thought. Keep that money and use it to pay down the debt.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, I think,
Yep.
hey, if you want to do that, give somebody a Doge dividend, that's fine. Because, but
Right.
use that money to pay down the deficit. Just put it. But I understand there's a lot of people that would like to see that. Hey, the
Oh,
Doge
yeah.
dividend, they got billions and billions, and they haven't tackled the big one yet, like Department of Education, uh,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Department of
yeah.
Defense. Pete Hegseth will, granted, Department of Defense, there's a lot of fraud there. I'm sure there
Yep.
is, because there's
And I'm
too
sure.
much money to be not have fraud.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
um,
And with Doge going through everything line by line for
yeah,
all the corruption, maybe they'll quit spending $600 on hammers
yeah,
or $400
toilet seats.
toilet seats.
Yep,
It's like, fuck me running. I
yeah,
just unfucking real.
yeah. There you go.
Maybe the government, maybe now, maybe people will think, oh God, we got a government contract. We better fucking fly right and do our shit like we said we was gonna, so we don't get fucking cut.
Yeah. But when I was in the service in the early 80s, and I was working in the financial management office of a squadron, and we would come up on the end of the fiscal year, and you get a certain pie of money to spend every year.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't spend it, you don't get it the next year. So there was a rush at the end of the fiscal year to spend money so we didn't have excess money. And
Right.
so that was like, what a waste. Oh, we don't need this, but we need to spend the money, otherwise we won't get it
Yep.
next year. Well,
Yep.
no, and I think with Doge, this is, of course, Trump's only been in a month, but
Right.
this is just the tip of the iceberg that it's going to eventually come out
Yeah.
on that. They'll find a lot. They've found a lot already, but they'll find even more when they
Yeah.
tackle this stuff. So,
Yeah, and I think I think the government's way of thinking is girl math.
yes,
Because
yes,
they will have something on their agenda. Okay, it's going to cost $2 million for this project, but we got it down to only costing us 1 million.
yeah,
So now, oh, we got $1 million to spend here that we saved, so we'll spend it on something else.
yes, that's right.
It's fucking bullshit. I mean, girl math. I tell you what, that's just, and there is some people out there that think that way.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
Girl math.
absolutely.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Absolutely, especially when
And
it
you try to explain to them, no, no. Well, if I spend cash, that's free money. It's not in my checking account. Well, fuck no, it ain't. You had to, and they return something to the store, and well, see, now that's free money. I paid for it once, and they gave it back to me, so now that's free money. I can go spend it on something else.
it it doesn't work
It,
that way.
oh, fuck no, I wish it did. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then try to explain somebody that, and you want to go up to them, just slap them in the fucking
yeah,
head.
yeah.
You know,
That's
that's unreal.
all Democrats, the entire
Yeah.
Democratic Party. But yeah, Biden, you haven't heard word one from Biden
Mm-mm.
since he left.
Nope.
A,
Nope. You haven't.
A,
Nope.
people don't want to hear from him. I certainly don't. But
No.
B, he has nothing to say because
No.
Trump is exposing a lot of the shit that he did.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Yep.
um,
They shouldn't even, it's just like him getting his hand caught in the cookie jar.
yeah,
You're caught red-handed, you fucked up. Well, and they try to make excuses. Well, no, that was the other administration, or no, he did that. No,
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 yeah.
no. He's commander in chief. He should know what the fuck's going on.
The buck stops with him. But
That's right.
it's talked about the media. They tend to um well, they're always against Trump, no matter
Yep.
what he does. Anything
Yep.
doesn't matter if it makes sense or not, they're against Trump.
Yep.
Um the media tried to blame all of these aviation accidents like the one in Toronto or the one in DC or whatever. Oh,
Yep.
okay, that's Trump's fault because
Yeah.
he wants to
Yeah.
cut the budget. No, and even people on TV I watch and go, "No, that's not it. You can't blame him." Oh,
Nope.
okay, yeah. You don't think
Nope.
he's to blame? No. And then JD Vance slaps Margaret Brennan basically metaphorically on Meet the Press every week. Uh oh, he's just good and she's just stupid. So,
Yeah. I think they need to get rid of what's her name? Warren? Is
Elizabeth
that
Warren,
Yeah, and that other old fucking dried up has been bitch.
the one in Maine.
The black one from California.
Oh, yeah. No, that's uh oh, what is her name? Uh Maxine Waters. And
Yeah, I think they
she
ought to just fucking put them bitches out to pasture.
she's just but actually I think too there is irrelevant now more so than in their entire career, which is good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they can
yep,
they can spout all they want, but they're more irrelevant now than they ever been in their
yep,
career, which is funny to see. So, okay,
and
just let
yeah,
them
and
hang out to
yeah,
dry.
and they ought to investigate when he gets everything said and done. They ought to investigate them along with everybody else,
Yeah.
because what they make in the White House they're worth millions.
I agree. I agree.
When you
Yeah.
know there's kickbacks, they're getting money under the table.
Yep.
It just investigate them.
Yeah. I
Just
agree.
let those just run right through them
Yep.
and get them the fuck out of there.
I think from in the future and not too far into the future, because Doge has a expiration date in like a couple of years. And I think the biggest stuff is going to come out, and we'll probably, I'm sure we will be shocked at what they uncover, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah. It's the billions and trillions of dollars. I seen something the other day. They're they lost $4 trillion that the Biden administration paid out, and they can't find it.
yeah, yeah.
They have no idea where it went.
They found a lot of it, and they'll claw back what they can, I'm sure,
Oh
because they
yeah.
have
Oh yeah.
already, you know,
Yep.
just claw it back. Um,
Yeah. And go in and they go in and fire some of the IRS agents.
yeah, yeah,
Just fucking clean house.
yeah.
Man,
And
house.
it's like, geez, why 4 years of Biden? How did we live through that? It's amazing how good this country is going to be. I'm
Oh yeah.
convinced. Um,
Can you imagine what it'd be 4 more years of the fucking bitch that word
oh,
salad?
oh, oh man. Every once in a while, she comes up on like Facebook and stuff, her word salad stuff, and you go,
Oh yeah. It's just
man, this
you know,
country dodged a bullet, but there's no way that I'm happy to say. And I know people, friends of mine or acquaintances that had Harris Walls
yeah,
stickers or whatever. I go,
yeah,
yeah, you're ignorant and just as
yeah.
liberal as the day is long, and well, that's
Yep.
your problem, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's unreal.
So,
It's how do you it can be the best economy. Everybody's making money. Um, things are cheap. Now that I see, like you said earlier, I went into Google Maps. Yeah, by God, it's Gulf of America.
yep.
You
Did you see
fucking ain't
that?
right.
Yeah.
I seen that. And I thought, fuck yeah, he was right. I wonder if we go to the Google Earth and zoom in on the Gulf of America, if you can see them all drilling. I haven't tried that yet.
or up in Alaska. Remember, they wouldn't drill in Alaska. Uh,
Yeah,
Biden
yeah,
wouldn't because it's pristine nature. We
yeah,
got to preserve it that way. No, we got to get more energy.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's it. That's all it is.
yeah,
I mean, we got more oil under us than
and
the rest
Saudi
of the
Arabia.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, we got more, and hell yeah, when Trump was in the first time, he was. We had more than enough oil, and he was
yeah,
selling it
yeah,
overseas,
yeah,
and it's like, what the fuck,
yeah.
unreal.
So it's
But
it's just going to be fun to watch. Uh,
yeah, it is. It is.
every day I wake up and I scroll through the news and stuff on the internet. It's just exciting to see what he does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I like watching that new press secretary because she's no bullshit.
Yep.
This is how it is. If you don't like it, basically fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is how it is.
Yeah.
So oh yeah.
I
Oh my
agree.
God.
I
It's a good time to be alive
that
watching this shit.
that's right. That's right. But if you're a liberal, just crawl in your hole and
Yep.
come back in probably 12 to 18 years. We may be
Yeah.
get a
Yeah.
Democrat then. I don't know.
Like all them Democrats and liberals and left wingers, fucking bite me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I got to say. Fucking bite me.
Yeah. Because
You
look
know.
what happened when we had your boy in there for 4
Yeah.
years,
Yep. Yep.
So,
Exactly.
and and I saw today, it said, the headline was Trump can't run another 4 years, but he still talks about it. Well, he jokes about it. He knows he can't run for another
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
That's what JD Vance is for. But the press just doesn't get President Trump.
No.
And they never will.
No.
They never
No.
will.
No. And they don't want to
No, no.
because their dumbass party is out of office.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're liberal. Yeah. All the press people, when I was a journalist, everybody else was liberal. You just assumed they were. And they
Yeah.
were because they like the gimme stuff. Whatever. I don't understand liberalism. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't.
No,
So,
it don't. It don't.
and
And how people want that shit.
I don't.
Marxism, uh, left wing,
Yeah.
socialism.
Socialism.
Why the fuck does everybody want that?
It
Look at all the other countries that have that. Look how fucked up they are.
Yeah. Well, look at history. Study history and see what happens,
Yeah.
And I don't
Yep.
understand that. I really
Yeah.
don't.
I don't either. If they wanna live that way, go to Venezuela or go to Korea, whatever.
Whatever. North Korea.
Just
Yeah. It just defies common sense.
yeah, or go to Canada. But
Yeah. Go to Canada.
unfucking real.
Exactly. Yeah, go to Canada. And
Yeah. Yeah.
to
That's
me, it's funny that Trump keeps poking that bear with
oh
Justin
fuck yeah.
Trudeau. He says, "Hey, Governor, how's it going?"
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. I have not heard. Did they find anybody else to replace that dumbass up north? Trudeau?
Haven't heard.
He was going to retire or get out,
Get out.
step
Yeah.
down when Trump was getting in.
Yeah.
And he would stay until they found his replacement.
Haven't heard. So obviously not. But
No,
it doesn't matter because we're going to make it the 51st state anyhow. And we're going to buy Greenland while we're at it.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Yep. It's just, and when Trump got inaugurated, they showed Biden and Harris, and then Clinton's were sitting beside him or behind him.
Yeah.
And when Trump said he's gonna rename the Gulf of Mexico Gulf of America, Hillary Clinton just started laughing and shaking her head. Well, by God, he did it.
Yeah.
Yep, he
Yeah.
did it.
Yep.
It's just, yeah, they know they're fucked.
Yeah. And
They're caught. They're caught. There ain't
Yeah.
nothing they can do about it.
Yep. Fort Hood is rightfully Fort Hood, and then Mount
Yep.
McKinley is rightfully Mount McKinley again.
Yeah.
In
Now
a
I
good-
wonder if they're going to replace all the Civil War monuments down
Boy.
here.
I don't know. See, you're in the South. I'm in Iowa. I don't know. We don't get that up here, but locally where you're at, was there any talk of that?
No, I have not heard anything
Yeah.
other than when they were taking them all down.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have not heard anything yet if they're going to put them back up or make new ones or what they were going to do.
No, I think they, from what I remember, when they took the statues down, they put them all in storage. somewhere. So all they
Oh.
should do is bring him out. They didn't destroy him, but which I'm glad, rightfully
Right,
they
right,
didn't.
right,
But
right.
that's our history, just because you don't like it, if you don't, hey, that's tough. That's history,
Yeah. And if you go back to when they were slaves, the Republican Party freedom
Yeah.
freed the slaves,
Yep.
and the Democratic Party wanted to keep the slaves.
Yep. Yep.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, look back, and it's all the Democrats trying to erase that history
Yeah.
so people wouldn't think, oh, God, the Democrats, boy, they wanted slaves. Well, God, maybe that ain't good.
Yeah. You
So
think?
we'll go to Republicans.
Yeah. So, yeah, they should uh, read history and see where you're at.
Right,
You'd never
right.
be a Democrat. I mean,
Yep. No, you
liberalism
would.
doesn't work anyway.
No,
It just doesn't.
no,
Don't
no. And they
understand it.
everybody says, oh, you got to be democratic about it. No, the United States is a republic.
Yeah. It's a
It's not
constitutional
democratic.
republic.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
not democratic.
No, it's a
It,
constitutional republic.
people don't understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't understand it.
They need to crack the books.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
Well,
Yep.
we're at 36 minutes, and I'm
Okay.
sure we'll have a lot of stuff more to talk about next week too. We'll just see what happens, see if the
Oh, yeah.
little black orphan Annie or Biden shows their faces in the next
Yeah.
week.
It's just like them. What is it? Jehovah Witnesses always bang on your door,
Yeah.
and you answer the door and say, "Hey, have you heard the good news?" That's what we'll tell them.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you heard the good news? Let
That's
me
right.
tell you.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Hey, we'll see you later.
All right.
And people listening to it or whatever, give us a comment or shoot us a question, and we'll go from there.
You bet.
Anything.
Yeah. You bet.
Okay. Take care, Marty.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right. Bye.
I love tonight's show.
Really?
Of course not. Just wanted to see if I could say it.